So we left off on ascendant in Gemini. And essentially, ascendant in Gemini, we're talking about the second house, which is Cancer, and the moon rules cash. So the archetype is the information broker. Wealth by words, networking, versatility, and the danger is scattering assets. So, first decan of Gemini is ruled by Jupiter. And the sub-signature is the expansive mouth, right? Financial imprint here is the revenue from publishing, teaching, sales, and foreign trade. Jupiter's optimism attracts opportunities, but must avoid overpromising. So, Angelina Jolie, some sources give her Gemini rising 8 degrees, so Decan 1 Jupiter, her international humanitarian profile, combined with movie earnings aligns. And we see Thursday, Jupiter hour, burn a Jupiter candle inscribed with abundance in Latin. When Jupiter transits your ascendant, launch a global-facing product. So this is what we're going to keep on doing. We look at the sub-signature, the financial imprint, case study, and activation technique. So that's going to be for each sign and the 3 decans of the sign. So now we have a second decan of Gemini, which is 10 through 20 degrees, and the ruler is Mars. We see the sub-signature SS is the sharp-tongued competitor. The FI is money via marketing, competition, debate, journalism, or high-speed trading. Mars here gives audacity to ask for the sale. Beware of Mars-fueled disputes costing clients. And our CS, a celebrity lawyer or day trader who made a fortune from rapid-fire decisions. In our AT, Tuesday, Mars hour, work with iron. Before a sales call, visualize a sword cutting through objections. Talisman from the second face of Gemini, a man holding a bow and arrow, perfect for targeted email campaigns. Alright, and Decan 3, 20 through 30 degrees Gemini, ruler is the sun, sub-signature is the spotlight communicator, the FI is money through performing, media, acting, or being the public face of a brand. Solar confidence is the magnet. Alright, so the CS here is Johnny Depp. His career as a character actor with Sun ruler Decan gives him star power. And our AT, Sunday virtual with gold. Speak affirmations into a mirror. Elect transits of Sun conjunct your MC. Midheaven to ask for a raise or increase fees. Right, ascendant in Cancer. So we focus on the second house Leo, which the sun rules the earned income. The emotional capitalist, wealth through nurturing, real estate, public food and food. Public mood, not public food. Public mood and food. Alright. Those things do correlate. The danger here is financial mood swings. Alright. So the first decan of Cancer, 0 through 10 degrees, the ruler is Venus. The SS is the sweet hearth. The FI is money from beauty, interior design, comfort food, or hospitality. The home could be an asset. Venus softens the Cancerian shell. Our CS is a famous chef with a restaurant empire. Friday Venus hour, bake a cake and share it while visualizing increasing customer flow. Talisman from first base of Cancer, a woman in a boat holding a flower. Alright, our second decan here. The ruler is Mercury. SS is a psychic merchant. The FI is intuitive trading, writing about emotions, therapy, or a home-based online business. Alright, Mercury here gives business acumen hidden under sensitivity. Our CS is an author of self-help bestsellers who started from a small home office. Wednesday, Mercury hour, write a money manifesting script in the journal. Elect Mercury stationing direct to publish. And our third decan here is 20 through 30 degrees, of course, and the ruler is the moon. Alright, so the SS is the total empath, FI is mass appeal products that comfort the public. So real estate, silver, child care chains, very lunar. Success depends on riding the emotional tides of the market. So our CS, Princess Diana comes close. So for Deacon 3, let's consider a founder of a popular home sharing platform. AT, new moons are the power days. Cast a silver coin into the sea under a new moon in Cancer, asking for financial security. Right. Leo ascendant. Those of you that have Virgo as your second, Mercury rules cash. Alright. So, the archetype for this ascendant is the wealth servine. Alright, born to be financially seen. Wealth through spotlight, creativity, luxury, and speculation. The danger here is grandiosity. So, very first deacon of Leo, the ruler is Saturn. The regal titan. Saturn's discipline gives Leo's fire a rare structural endurance. It's obviously held through authority, not gelled. Government contracts, or building a legacy company. So fame comes after age 35 usually. Arnold Schwarzenegger, he is Leo's second deacon. For Saturn deacon, maybe a late blooming business mogul who started in a strict environment. Saturday, Saturn hour, write a 20-year financial plan, seal with its Saturn talisman. When Saturn trines your sun, invest in tangible assets. Right, the second deacon of Leo, ruler is Jupiter, the Magnificent. So wealth through luck, speculation, entertainment, foreign ventures, and sheer Jupiterian magnetism, the classic lucky rich. Barack Obama, 12 degrees Leo ascendant. His Jupiter deacon gave him the ability to inspire and raise record campaign funds. And we see Jupiter hour Thursday, light a purple candle and visualize a jackpot. As Jupiter transits your ascendant, take one bold risk per week. The cosmos conspires. Third deacon here. The ruler is Mars, the war king. Wealth from athletics, competitive business, action movies, or military. Aggressive ambition manifests gold. A famous boxer who built a promotional empire, or even wrestler. So Tuesday, wear gold and iron together. Do a fire ceremony, burning goals written on red paper. Alright, moving on. Ascendant in Virgo. So the second house is Libra, and Venus rules income. The value alchemist, wealth through service, detail, health, and refinement, and the danger is undervaluing oneself, which we see with Libra. So, first deacon here, 0 through 10 degrees Virgo, the ruler is the sun, the analytical light. Money from solar industries, health leadership, or being the star of a niche technical field must learn to charge their worth. A renowned surgeon who built a medical device company. Sunday, sun hour, list your unique skills and assign high ticket prices. Solar eclipse in Virgo is your IPO moment. Alright. Second deacon here. Ruler is Venus. Alright. Very refined healer. Well, through beauty services, fashion, diet, or wellness branding. Venus brings clients easily if you let yourself be seen. Gwyneth Paltrow. At 16 degrees Virgo ascendant. Her group brand is Venus and Virgo, wellness as luxury. So Friday, create a beauty ritual that also serves as a visualization of bank account growth. Wear sapphire. Third deacon. Ruler is Mercury, the master analyst, riches from accounting, data, writing, editing, programming, or logistics. Pure mercurial profit. A billionaire hedge fund quant with Virgo rising late degrees. So Wednesday, Mercury hour, create automated income streams. Talisman from third phase of Virgo, which is a quill on a scroll, and you can use this as your business logo if you would like to. All right. Ascendant in Libra. Alright, give me a second. So the second house is Scorpio. Mars rules cash. Pluto, modern. We'll use Mars for classical activations here. So this is the relational financier. Wealth through partnerships, law, art, and social grace. The danger here is over-dependence on others' resources. So our first decan of Libra, the ruler is the moon. And it is the charming diplomat, really. So money through public relations, hospitality, catering to the masses, or family-run businesses, emotional intuition guides deals. A star wedding planner to the elite. So Monday, moon hour, place a silver bowl of water with rose petals under your bed to attract lucrative contracts. You see our second decan here. Ruler Saturn's just advocate. Wealth from law, government, real estate, syndication, or structured finance. Saturn brings long-term respect and wealth after proving integrity. A Supreme Court justice who authored best-selling books. So Saturday, Saturn hour, donate to a legal aid charity. Karmic law yields returns. Wear onyx. And our third decan. The ruler is Jupiter, the grand benefactor. So rich via art dealing, philanthropy, luxury goods, or cross-cultural trade. Jupiter in this decan often brings a patron. A famous gallery owner who represents blue-chip artists. Thursday, Jupiter hour, host a salon dinner for potential investors. The talisman is the third face of Libra, an angel holding scales. Invoke for fair valuations. Right. Ascendant in Scorpio. Second house is Sag, and Jupiter rules cash. So the Phoenix investor, wealth through transformation, debt, other people's money, and secret deals. Danger is obsession and power struggles. So the first decan here, ruler is Mars, the intense strategist. Riches from surgery, investigation, mergers, and acquisitions. And crisis management. A born deal maker who thrives on high stakes. A billionaire private equity founder. Tuesday, Mars hour, carry a bloodstone. When Mars transits your 8th, negotiate loans, you hold the power. Second decan here, the ruler is Sun, the radiant phoenix. Wealth through visibility of the taboo, sex-positive businesses, gold, healing, or entertainment. The sun lights up Scorpio's depths. An actress who produced and starred in blockbuster franchises, leveraging image and mystery. Sunday, sun hour, burn a golden candle to honor your shadow. Disintegrates power and draws money magnetically. And our third decan, Scorpio, the ruler is Venus, a seductive capitalist. Money via luxury, art, jewelry, design, and using personal magnetism to close sales. Venusian Scorpio is the ultimate fundraiser, a cosmetics mogul with a dark, alluring brand. We use Friday, Venus hour, anoint yourself with ylang, and write down financial desires in gold ink. Alright. Ascendant in Sag. Second house is Capricorn, and Saturn rules earned income. So the global ventures, wealth through travel, publishing, philosophy, and risk-taking. The danger is reckless gambling. So the first decan here of Sag, the ruler is Mercury, the roving teacher. Money from translational work, teaching, writing, and coaching. Mercury here makes the centaur articulate, a world-traveling motivational speaker. Wednesday, Mercury hour, write a wealth prophecy for yourself and send it to a friend. Mercury ruled deacons thrive on communication. Alright. Second deacon for Sag is Moon as the ruler. The emotional explorer. We see real estate abroad, hospitality, food franchises, or connecting with diverse populations. The moon gives a public pulse. A hotel chain founder. New moon in a foreign land, bury a written wish. And moon deacon wealth is deeply subconscious. Alright? Alright, so third deacon of Sag here. The ruler is Saturn, the sage builder. Wealth through law, higher education, administration, or moral leadership. Saturn slows Sagittarian impulsivity, creating legacy fortunes. A university chancellor who built an endowment. Saturday, meditate on the mountain of wealth. Saturn rewards those who make a plan and stick to it for 15 years. So, excuse me, for those that have Capricorn rising, Capricorn ascendant, your second house is Aquarius. So Saturn rules cash. With Uranus as modern co-ruler, we'll use Saturn for classical and Uranus for activation diversity. So the empire builder here, wealth through status, time, and structure. The danger is coldness and workaholism. First deacon here of Capricorn, ruler is Jupiter, the ambitious optimist, massive success in banking, corporate management, and political fundraising. Jupiter's luck breaks through Capricorn's caution. Jeffrey Bezos, his Capricorn ascendant is at 0 degrees. Jupiter deacon gave him the expansive vision to build Amazon. Thursday, Jupiter hour. Draw a massive J on a $100 bill if you have one and keep it in your wallet forever. Until you fucking die. No, I'm joking. Just do whatever you want to do. Second deacon of Capricorn, the ruler is Mars. It's the hard-driving executive. So money through engineering, military contracting, athletics, and high-pressure sales. Mars adds competitive fire to Capricorn's endurance. A former general turned CEO of a defense contractor. Tuesday, do a workout, and then in the sweat, shout your income goal. Mars Capricorn respects sheer physical will, because this is exalted. Oops. There we go. Alright, so our third deacon of Capricorn, ruler is the Sun king of industry. Fame and money through being the public head of a major institution, entertainment, or gold. Sun makes Capricorn a recognized leader, a monarch or a CEO who becomes a household name. So, for example, Lee Iacocca. He had a Capricorn ascendant, 18 degrees, so Deacon 2 for Deacon 3 may be a famous conglomerate head. Sunday, shine your accomplishments. When the sun conjuncts your midheaven, demand a promotion. Excuse me, Sun Deacon Capricorn deserves the throne. Alright. Moving on. Ascendant in Aquarius. Second house is Pisces. So Jupiter rules cash. Neptune modern. The disruptive genius, wealth through innovation, networks, and futuristic concepts. The danger here is unreliable income due to detachment. And that could mean anything. Like, do you work in fast food your whole life? And I'm not trying to shit on you if that's the case. If you're 40 years old, you've been doing this since you were 14, 15 in fast food. But at some point, you can see and deem this as quote-unquote unreliable. Or even YouTube, for that matter. Will YouTube be around forever? No. Social media is not going to be here forever. So the first decan of Aquarius, the ruler is Venus, the eccentric artist. Riches from art, social media, tech with beauty, or community-based funding. Venus here gives Aquarius approachability. A TikTok influencer who monetizes quirky beauty. And we use Friday, Venus Hour, hold a live stream with heart-shaped prompts. Talisman from the first face of Aquarius, which is the two-headed figure, network for profit. Alright, second decan. Of Aquarius, the ruler is Mercury, the digital architect. Money from coding, telecommunications, writing, and scientific breakthroughs, the quintessential tech millionaire. So Bill Gates at 10 degrees Aquarius ascendant, Mercury decan perfectly describes the software empire and intellectual wealth. So Wednesday, Mercury Hour, update your LinkedIn with a visionary post. Keep a laptop talisman, a sticker of Mercury symbol on your device. Third decan of Aquarius, ruler is the moon, the humanitarian wave rider, profits from crowdsourcing, emotional technology, food supply chains, or nonprofits that monetize well. The moon gives public emotional connection. A founder of a popular charitable app that makes profit while doing good. Full moon hosts a benefit event. Moon decan Aquarians must show they care. The money follows. Alright. Ascendant in Pisces. So the second house is Aries. Mars rules cash. The dream funded. Wealth through imagination, spirituality, film, music, and oil liquids. The danger here is financial porousness, victimhood, or fraud. So we see the first decan here of Pisces. 0 degrees through 10 degrees. The ruler is Saturn, the bound dreamer. Money through disciplined art, film production, or structured spirituality, yoga empire. Saturn gives form to Piscean visions. A famous film director with a meticulous signature style that generated billions. Saturday, Saturn Hour, write a screenplay or business plan. Pisces must be anchored, and Saturn is the anchor chain. Alright, our second decan of Pisces. The ruler is Jupiter, the divine abundance. Alright, so riches from spiritual teaching, publishing, music, and pure luck. Jupiter here can create a lottery winner, a multi-platinum musician who feels guided. Thursday, Jupiter Hour, wear amethyst and chant Om Bream. Yeah, visualize a cornucopia. You can do this if you want, like I said, this is all voluntary, but I just want to help you understand the decans a little bit better and the ascendants. So the third decan of Pisces, 20 degrees through 30 degrees, the ruler is Mars, the fierce mystic. Wealth from athletics, surgery, competitive gaming, or being a spiritual warrior. Mars in Pisces. Mars in Pisces is a crusader for a cause. Monetize the mission. An Olympic swimmer who became a motivational brand. Tuesday, fight for your dreams, literally. Martial arts training, focus on breaking the poverty board. Mars gives courage to ask for payment. Alright. These are advanced techniques. And then extended case studies. So yeah, we'll go over a little bit more here. Drink some more water, my voice is dry as fuck. So, the Picatrix Talisman Protocol. For every decan, the Picatrix lists an image. Commission or draw that image under the correct planetary hour of the decan ruler, with the moon applying favorably to that planet. Meditate on the image while visualizing your life flush with wealth. Consecrate with the corresponding incense, Mars dragon's blood, Jupiter saffron, Venus rose, etc. Electional wealth launch. When launching any business or investment, the ascendant of the event chart should harmonize with your natal ascendant decan ruler. For example, a Gemini decan 1, Jupiter, native should elect a Sagittarius rising launch chart. With Jupiter prominent and the moon waxing in a Jupiter-ruled mansion. So for example, the 22nd lunar mansion. Progressed moon wealth cycles. The secondary progressed moon spends 2.5 years per house. When it enters your second, you enter a significant earning shift. If at that same time the progressed moon sign ruler is your natal decan ruler, the manifestation power triples. For example, a Leo ascendant decan 2 Jupiter native with the progressed moon entering the second in Sag while Jupiter is transiting the natal ascendant. That is a manifestation eclipse, so document daily gratitude and strategic actions. Alright, solar return decan ruler ritual. Each birthday, cast a solar return chart. Identify the house where your decan ruler falls on the day in the planetary hour of that ruler. Craft a talisman or write a check from the cosmic bank from the amount you wish to earn that year. Carry it until the next birthday. Alright. Cross-cultural integration. Vedic. Perform the specific Lakshmi Homam on a Friday when Venus aspects your second. Taoists write wealth sigils and place them in the Feng Shui wealth corner southeast on a Jupiter day. Islamic recite Ya Razak, the provider, 308 times after Fajr or Fajr when moon is in your second. African, make a mojo bag with your decan ruler herbs, for example, ginger for Mars, cinnamon for Sun, and feed it with whiskey on your money altar. Alright, now I want to talk about a few different cases and then a personal wealth activation calendar. So, Steve Jobs had a Pisces ascendant at 10 degrees. So second decan ruled by Jupiter. Now that means his second house, Aries, is ruled by Mars. Right, the wealth pump. Jupiter ruled decan gave him visionary charisma and a messiah complex that sold products. His manifestation, he launched the Mac during a Jupiter transit conjunct his ascendant. He famously followed intuition, Pisces, and saw technology as a spiritual tool. The activation for a similar Pisces decan 2 native. Build a brand mythos around your product. Use Jupiter planetary hours to announce, and wear a Jupiter talisman template with a 4-pointed star during all keynotes. Right, Oprah Winfrey has an Aquarius ascendant at 20 degrees, decan 3 moon. Aquarius rising at 20 degrees again. Second house Pisces, Jupiter, Neptune. Her wealth came through emotional connection to the masses, moon ruling her decan via a media empire. Her first show launched when transiting moon conjoined her ascendant. Activation for decan 3 Aquarius. Align your public offerings with the lunar cycle. Always launch new seasons at a full moon and water signs. Alright. And our hypothetical Aries decan 3 entrepreneur. Client with Aries rising 25 degrees, Venus stuck in a 9 to 5. Using our manual, she created a beauty startup, Venus, and launched on a Friday during Venus hour when Venus was exactly trine her ascendant. Within 1 year, revenue hit 6 figures. The ritual, she made a copper talisman with the third face of Aries, anointing it with rose oil, and carried it into every investor meeting. Alright, your personal wealth activation calendar. We have 6 steps, as you can see. So first, calculate your ascendant degree and determine your decan ruler. Next, identify your second house ruler and its condition. Next, track the next transit of your decan ruler over your ascendant, midheaven, or into your second. Mark that month as a manifestation portal. In the week before, perform the prescribed decan ritual daily. On the exact day, during the planetary hour of the ruler, execute a concrete financial action. Open an investment account, send a proposal, raise prices, and reinforce. Every time the moon makes a trine to your decan ruler, light a candle and reaffirm. Alright. You are the market. That's the conclusion here. The Ascendant Wealth Codex is not a passive forecast. It is an operator's manual for the most important asset you will ever trade. Your own alignment. The stars provide the architecture. Your will, disciplined by decan precise ritual, provides the power. You can use this video to never again wonder when to act. From now on, you will know, and the cosmos will meet you at the bank. Alright, next, you're going to see me talk about advanced astrology research for dummies. right? And I will see you there, going over quite a bit. With peace and love, Piscean out.